First off, guys, congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Why is this movie a must-watch? And Sean, we can start with you.
I just think it's fresh. It comes from a very unique and interesting perspective. We've got our first-time director here, Juel Taylor. It's a debut, and I think that's something that everyone should get behind. You know, one of the fresh faces of Hollywood is going to take it over. You know what I mean? At the same time, amazing stars and great chemistry and charismatic energy.
And Joel?
I have to abdicate, recuse myself from a question like this. I can't call something that I worked on a must-watch.
We'll say it for you. It's a must-watch. Everything John said, I agree with. And this guy here just, you're going to laugh. You're going to be like, oh, damn, I didn't think about that. It's just a good time. It's a good time, and it's a weird time as well.
It's a weird time.
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot, but how would you describe this film?
A weird time, like a weird time, you know. Like I don't like to use like qualitative words, like good or great. But it is weird, so I'll give you that. I think I feel comfortable calling it weird. It's idiosyncratic. I feel comfortable calling it that. Maybe those two words. I'll let other people describe it.
John, we'll start with you. What was it like with all you guys working together on set here?
Man, right off the bat, it really felt like a family. We didn't get much rehearsal time. We actually met up once or twice beforehand. But as a unit, John, Jamie, and myself, we didn't get any rehearsal together. So it was like, whew, action and go. But luckily, they came open. We all showed up open, ready to work, ready to collaborate, and it just felt like family right from the jump, and a good time.
John?
Yeah, I think especially when you're working with a fresh director, I think that what's great about it is there's an element of honesty that Juel brought to me as well, that I very much needed at that stage in my career in a whole. That made me feel like, okay, cool, we're making this with people who you can actually relate to, and it just affects everything from understanding the notes, understanding the tone, and then, ideally just supporting something and everybody being on the same page. So it was a great vibe. I had a good time.
And with you, working on this film, you got to live out a lifelong dream working with Jamie Foxx. Growing up in South London, what was it like watching him on TV and then now working with him?
Hey, I had to tell the people in London, hey, I'm on set with Jamie Foxx. I said, Mum, Jamie, come. Nah, it was something special about that as well, because I met Jamie for the first time at D23, and Jamie told me one day we're gonna work, and I was just like, that's what all the Hollywood people say when they meet me, and then they never call your phone again. But he stayed in contact, and then we ended up in the same movie with each other. It's kind of a weird, kind of full round circle moment,
He's such an icon too. What was it like working with him on set? Is it the same Jamie you get behind the camera as you see on camera?
Yeah, like I said, he's just a good time. He was open, he was fun, very professional, very much about what do you need, Juel. I felt like he was very much about, we all did what was on the script, like making sure we honored what Juel and Tony gave to us, and then it's Jamie, so you just watch him riff and go and run, and that was really special to be able to witness,
Juel, let me ask you, icons on this set. What was it like getting the chance to direct them?
It was awesome, they keep trying to edify me, but they shouldn't, because like they just
I would.
Made it.
I would tell the truth.
No, like I didn't have to do anything, because they understood, in terms of just like the chemistry, like the tone, like they was locked in. So it's like really, I was trying to do no harm, I'm trying not to mess them up, Because like honestly, like we all individually had a lot of conversations before we started shooting. So like they understood like the tone and like the satire, and I think like they also understood this intuitively, like it doesn't work if the characters don't feel grounded, So when it came to like working with them, usually it's more technical, like, blocking, and you're talking about that. You don't have to talk about like the character, because they've already like taken ownership of them. And that's the hardest part. That's the part that, at least from my point of view, the most ambivalent about going in, of like, how is it gonna translate from years and years of it, script is like years old, and you've seen in your mind one way from even before the script was a thing, to like, okay, now they're real people. They're not, they're not just words on a page. And like, how is that going to translate? And then the second you see it, it's like, oh, let me get out the way. Let me stop talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so working with them was just really like me learning from them, just picking up all of their like quirks and little things they would do, you know what I'm saying? Ways that they would, blocking things they would do, ways they would deliver lines, ways they would open up, just a lot of like technical stuff, a lot of like just character analysis that even though I was one of the writers, they still like teaching me things about the characters.
And Deanna, I want to ask you, you got another big movie coming out November, The Marvels.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Avengers.
I know.
The Avengers
Come on
movie.
now.
I know we can't.
Come on now.
They're super tight about everything, but what can we expect?
Expect about being an Avenger.
Come on now.
You can expect a good time. It's fun. You have these three women from different backgrounds coming together with their own issues, things they're trying to work through, and ultimately I think it's a fun time. So you can expect that.
We know John's in the Star Wars universe. Are we going to try to drag him over into
Listen,
the Marvel
we've had
world?
our conversations. I'm like, what's up, John?
I'm trying to be an Infinity Stone.
A stone, an actual stone.
But let me,
Guys, stop. This is a career choice. Okay? It needs to be one of them stones.
well, let me put you on the spot. What do you think would be his?
John, what you want to do?
Yeah.
No, I think that all them roles is, Marvel universes, you lot are doing well right now. You lot are all packed up.
Y'all are doing well.
Yeah.
Whatever John's heart desires, I would love to see him
Infinity Stone.
an Infinity Stone.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.